Coach, congratulations. Truly a dominating victory for you over a Ridgeview team that's really been playing well. Just talk a little bit about your great play, I thought, on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, hats off to Ridgeview. They've had an outstanding year so far, and they're going to go on and do good things. We just felt like we had to come in tonight and take it to them early as quick as we could. And our guys played on both sides of the ball great, offense, defense, even special teams. Again, our guys answered the challenge. We challenged them tonight, and they came out and played hard.
I thought the real story of the game was turnovers. They turned it over 3 times in the first half, and you turned all 3 of those, 2 touchdowns and 1 field goal, into points for you guys.
Those turnovers were huge. Having those turnovers and then turn them into points. Get great momentum swings there and get the momentum early. And so again, our defense just made some plays for us, and offense answered, and we were able to capitalize on it.
Once again, Rudy Mitchell, a very efficient 15 carries, 115 yards, 2 touchdowns.
He's a guy we like to feed the ball to. We'd like to have Plant and hopefully get him here within the next week or 2 and have that 1-2 punch. But again, Rudy's the guy right now, and he's the guy we're going to keep feeding it to him with that line up front. And he does a great job.
They were really opening the holes tonight, weren't they?
They were, but they made it a little challenging for us. We did have to do some things, get outside on them some with some outside zone and so forth. And we did capitalize on a deep ball to Montre, kind of caught him sleeping. So again, that's got to be part of our game as well. We can't just rely on that run game. We're going to have to be able to throw it some. And again, I think a huge play was when we were 3rd and long, and D. Gallman caught that a long pass on the right side over there on a corner route. It was a huge first down and keeping the chains moving. And then we didn't score, I don't think, on that drive, but at least we flipped the field and were able to pin Ridgeview back.
This was on, I guess, a little bit shorter week. Obviously, you played on Tuesday and
this past week.
Or no, you played on Monday, and then you're back Saturday. Regardless of that, though, did you feel coming in? Did you have a feeling because of practice this week that y'all would be sharp? Or
we felt pretty good all week. We took the approach that we had the same number of days to get ready, and so we took that approach. We took Tuesday as a really light day, turned around and went Wednesday, Thursday kind of hard, and then Friday light, and then back at a game today. So we just excited, proud of our guys. We want them to understand that this is our brand of football. These guys believe in this system. And we're just so happy that these guys have done that this year, and in the past year, we're just kind of riding off some success. Last year going 11-2, and the year before that 7-5, and then of course that first year only going 1-9. So building this thing up, and we're hoping we can keep it going.
Got a big game coming up this week. This is Westwood week.
Yeah, it's the Battle of the Woods, and it's going to be exciting. And you got to throw the records out when it's a rivalry game, and we just got to get that one and take care of business next week.
I thought the sweetest part of this evening, probably for everybody's perspective, when you met with your team after the game, you were able through Skype talk to Mark, and the players were able to see him. And if you will, just say a couple words about that. That was special.
It was. One of the cheerleaders had Mark, I think, FaceTiming on their phones, and she brought it up to us, and it's great to see his face. We got some video. I don't know if y'all have seen it on Twitter and so forth, that him doing some great things at rehab, and we're pulling for him. And I'd love to go see him again. Just being so busy, tomorrow I'll try to get up there if I can, but you just got to kind of get back to work. But we love Mark, and Mark's strong. We know he's going to fight. We know he's going to get through this, and our guys are all just excited. That was a special moment because they got to see him. Not that they got to see him in person, necessarily, but they got to see his face, his emotions, and we know that Mark's pulling for us, and we're playing for Mark.
All right. Well, looking forward to this Friday. What a game it should be against Westwood.
Battle of the Woods.
Thanks, Coach.